This is the L2C Media Network, and this is Sports Final, where the sporty balls hang. I'm Harry von Stuttgart, and tonight's Sports Final is presented by the L2C Media Network. Now, from the Tom O'Neill Studios and the Fred McLeod Sports Desk, with the latest in sports and part 2 of our live reading of Pirate Queen. Here's our guy, Steve the Baxman Bex. Hey, thank you very much, Harry. Good evening, everyone. And how are you? Hope you all had a great day today. I know I have, and it's going to continue. And I don't know what the future holds, but I just want everybody to know I'm here, and I care. And with that said, let's do some sports, okay? We got scores. They're presented to us by Caesar Sportsbook, who remind you that we are all Caesars. So, without further ado, let's get rid of the thing there.
It's been so long
Since what? It has been so long since we've done a live reading. If you were with us last night, we did it and all of Pirate Queen, and tonight we conclude to the upcoming sequel, Pirate Queen 2, coming. And I will tell you this, if it's anything like the original, it's definitely going to be a major blast. So get ready for that. That is coming up in about a few minutes. But right now, let's do some scores, shall we? In the national, and we do, once again, we're going basketball. We got a lot of basketball to talk about. So let's do it to it, Pruitt. All right, Golden State Warriors, they beat up on the Cavaliers. By the way, all of these are final scores. Golden State Warriors beat the Cleveland Cavaliers 104-89. The Heat beat the Washington Wizards 112-97. Memphis Grizzlies, they clipped the Clippers. Los Angeles 120-108. Oh, tonight. More scores? We got them for you. And hey, we've got a lot of college football to talk about too. So we got it all tonight. Here we go. To continue, Minnesota Timberwolves over the San Antonio Spurs 115-90. Philadelphia 76ers over the Denver Nuggets 103-89. And finally, in our fundament of wonderment, we go like this. Parlez-vous. Utah Jazz over the Toronto Raptors by a score of 119-103. Now it's time, and you want to know what time it is, guys and gals? I'll tell you what time it is. It is time for us to take a looky-loo at some basketball scores of tonight. That's right. Hey, Sherry, you're just in time because we got part 2 of Pirate Queen coming up. I got my voices ready. I hope you are too, but we got to get the sports here done. So just hang with us for a few moments, and everything will be done very fast. Let's get to it. In the men's basketball, we go to NCAA men's basketball. New Mexico State over Davidson, 75-64. St. Bonaventure over Boise State, 67-61. Utah State over Pennsylvania, 87-79. UNC Greensboro, you see, they beat Green Bay by 2, 60-58. Clemson over Temple, 75-48. Akron, 99 over Wheeling Jesuit, 38. Weber State over Massachusetts, 88-73. UNC Asheville, 61 to Tennessee Tech, 55. North Carolina A&T over Greensboro, 77-69. And you know what that means? We finally found it. That's right. 69 is a workable number, don't you know? Yes, indeed. Florida, Gators snapped Milwaukee, 81-45. Charlotte over Appalachian State, 67-66. Providence over New Hampshire, 69-58. Xavier over Ohio State, 71-65. Northern Kentucky over Eastern Michigan, 74-73. Oklahoma, 79-74 over East Carolina. East Tennessee State, 56. USC Upstate, 43. Campbell, 67. Marshall, 65 is alive. Marquette, 78. Ole Miss, 72. Citadel, 102. Carver, 49. Cincinnati over Presbyterian, 79-45. South Carolina over UAB, 6-3. Boston U over Hartford, 75-70. U. Penn State, 74. St. Francis of Brooklyn, 59. Saginaw Valley State, 80. Western Michigan, 63. Iowa, 108. Alabama State, 82. I did not know Alabama was a state until I just read that score. North Carolina, Wilmington, 65. Coast Carolina, 53. Colgate, 97. SUNY Polytechnic Institute, 50. Morehead State over Transylvania. But, yeah, Transylvania. I know their center, Count Dracula Jr. They could have bit Morehead State. They could have bit Morehead. 84-59 was the score. Florida International over Ball State, 73-60. Kansas over Stony Brook, 88-59. TCU over Nichols State, 63-50. SMU over Southeastern Louisiana, 78-61. Eastern Illinois over Rockford, 96-64. Oral Roberts appraised by the power. They defeated Haskell by the score of 89-46. Northern Arizona over Cal State Bakersfield, 74-64. Virginia Tech over St. Francis of Pennsylvania, 85-55. LSU, 85. McNeese State, 4-6. North Texas, 64. Texas Arlington, 36. Missouri over Northern Illinois, 54-37. South Kakalaki State, 67. St. Andrews, 53. DePaul. They beat those fun-loving freakazoids of Rutgers University by a score of 7-3 to 70. Northwestern over Fairleigh Dickinson, 82-46. Washington State, 109. Idaho, you the pimp, 61. Samford and Son over Oregon State and Daughter, 78-77. South Dakota State over Presentation College. Hey, here's a college. Presentation. 99-62. Indiana State over Old Dominion, 77-36. West Virginia over Elon. Elon's got a basketball team? Holy Tesla. 87-68. California Baptist over San Jose State, 67-66. Games that are still in progress are California and Southern Utah, 149 left to play in the game. They're tied at double nickel, 55-55. 4:31 left to play in the game between Morgan State and Seattle. Seattle leads 88-65 over Morgan State. They're a little bit early in the second half. Arizona State over San Diego State, 39-33. Also, still early in Nevada and San Francisco, San Fran leads 53-52, 14:52 left in that game. A minute 35 before the half, it is Portland 41, Arkansas Pine Bluff 30. 3:24 left to play in the first first half. It is Washington 27, Wyoming 26. Oh, aren't we goody goodies? Yes, we are kitty kitties. Okay, let's get to the ladies. Then we'll get to the G League. Then we'll get to the rest of the scores, and then we'll get to the second part of our story of Pirate Queen. Hi. The only way you can do a woman's voice is, "Hi, how are you?" Anyway, let's get to the ladies' scores. Do we have it all? Yeah. Oh, you're kidding. That's all we had. Let's see. There's got to be more. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Honestly, I love these scoreboards. East Carolina over Hampton, 75-58. Kent State over Jean Carroll, 101-40. Montana over North Dakota, 72-51. Columbia over Lafayette, 72-59. Central Connecticut State over Brown, 67-60. Elon over Richmond, 71-50. Miami over Florida Atlantic, 56-46. Quinnipiac, 75-56 over Army. Maryland, 108-66 over North Carolina Wilmington. St. Thomas of Minnesota over South Carolina State, 65-50. New Orleans over Xavier, Louisiana, 63-58. George Washington, 47. Old Dominion, 45. LSU, 70. Louisiana Lafayette, 41. Troy, 84. Bethune-Cookman, 58. Florida State, 84-50. Florida State over Jacksonville. Hello, what happened? Thank you. You want to go back to where we were? You want to go back one more to where we were? Thank you. No, come on. We had the ladies. Come on. I gotta be fair. We do one, we do it all. There we go. So let's see, where were we? Oh yes, Florida State over Jacksonville, 64-39. Iowa State over Drake, 98-76. Wake Forest over Charlotte, 55-49. South Dakota State over Montana State, 78-49. Eastern Michigan over Grace Bible College, 133-45. Here's a strange final score. Cleveland State beat IUPUI 2-0. I am reading this.
What's IUPUI?
IUPUI, I have no idea, but they lost to Cleveland State 2-0. Vanderbilt over Tennessee Tech, 75-55. Notre Dame over Fordham, 71-56. Georgia over Mercer, 67-52. North Florida over Weber International, 83-59. Youngstown State over Oakland, 79-68. Kansas City over Wyoming, 53-4. Robert Morris over Detroit Mercy, 55-46. Damn, they must have played sloppy. UNC Greensboro, 69. Winthrop, 39. Liberty over James Madison in overtime, 66-61. NJIT over LIU in OT, 59-53. Pennsylvania over St. Francis of Brooklyn, 63-6. Purdue Fort Wayne over Illinois, 69. Bing, 63. Arkansas Little Rock, 55-50. Belmont over Alabama A&M, 63-34. Get these teeth fixed. Texas A&M, 82. Stephen F. Austin, 75. Houston Baptist, 81. Hartford, 56. San Francisco, 73. UC Davies, 4-6. Texas State 76, UTSA 62, SIU Edwardsville over Illinois 71-62, Milwaukee over Wright State 58-47, Northern Kentucky over Green Bay 61-52, South Dakota over Briar Cliff 83-35, Colorado State over Denver 67-43, Gonzaga 69, Idaho State 39. 3:35 left to play in the game. It is UCLA 63, Cal State Northridge 43. Long Beach State final scores 86, Seattle 63, USC 80, Western Michigan 50. That is not all. We got one more basketball segment, then we do the hockey, then we do the headlines, then we do international, and then we got Pirate Queen. And hey, we did it last night pretty good. We're going to do it tonight. Pretty fair. Okay, let's get to the G League. That's right, let's get to the G League. Let's get to the all-important scoreboard of the G League. So as we talk, we will rock. And as we rock, we sprechen sie speak. Okay, we're looking for the 18th. All right, we got games on the 18th, and here we go. I love some of these names. We got Maine Celtics over Capital City Go-Go, 86-79. The Texas Legends over Memphis Hustle, 115-99. Motor City Cruise over Windy City Bulls, 111-103. Austin Spurs over the Mexico City Capitans, 99-91. And finally, the Oklahoma City Blue over the Agua Caliente Clippers, 108-100. And guess what, kids? We are ready to go all the way to the top. That's right, all the way. That is correct. We got it all? Oh, yeah. Okay, let's go from the hardwood to the hard synthetic ice. Full pack, let's get to it, shall we? Because we got a lot to do. All right, folks, we got a shootout going on between the Winnipeg Jets and the Edmonton Oilers. It's a 1-1 tie. So hopefully the shootout will end before our show ends. But here we go. Second intermission, it is the Hurricanes over the Ducks, 1-1. Early in the third, and the Golden Knights are clipping the Red Wings 4-1. Final scores, we have some of them. Calgary Flames, Megalopon for Calgary, 2 goals. Gaudreau, goals and assists. Markstrom for Calgary, 27 saves. Florida Panthers over the New Jersey Devils, 4-1. Knight for Florida, 40. Whoa, hello. Where's our friend? Thank you very much. Got to have our friend here so I can read carefully. Knight for Florida, 45 saves. Huberdeau for Florida, 1 goal, 1 assist. And Duclair, he got 1 goal, 1 assist, all for Florida. Okay, more finals. We got them. Maple Leafs 2, Rangers 1. Riley for Toronto, 2 goals. Campbell for Toronto, 27 saves. And Hunt for the Rangers, 1 goal. Penguins smacked the Canadiens de Montreal, 0. Bluger for Pittsburgh, 2 goals and assists. Gunsel for Pittsburgh, 1 goal and assist. And Letang for Pittsburgh, 1 assist. In a shootout, the defending Stanley Cup champion Tampa Bay Lightning over the Philadelphia Flyers, 4-3. Point for Tampa Bay, 1 goal. Vasilevsky for Tampa Bay, 27 saves. And Hart for Philly, 29 saves. Minnesota Wild over the Dallas Stars, 7-2. Kaprizov for Minnesota, 1 goal, 3 assists. Zuccarello for Minnesota, 1 goal, 2 assists. And Goligoski for Minnesota, 1 goal, 2 assists. St. Louis Blues. They beat the San Jose Sharks 4-1. Saad for St. Louis, 2 goals. Husso for St. Louis, 26 saves. And Sundqvist, not just for drinking, got 1 assist. Blue Jackets over the Coyotes in a shootout, 5-4. Jenner for Columbus, 2 goals. Shishran for Arizona, 1 goal. And Zingel for Arizona, 1 goal. And the Predators and Senators, they got postponed. Now it's time. It's the weekend coming up. No, we do it Friday. This is Thursday, so let's hold off on that there fun-filled fiesta, shall we? And let's get to what we call the college hockey scores. That's right. It's a theme night. Let's go to it. And hey, only 3 games? Hell, we can do 3 games in 1 second. Boston College over Maine, 6-2. American International over Bentley, 5-0. And Minnesota State over St. Thomas in Minnesota, 9-0. Get it? Got it? Oi. All right. Whoops. Ding. Let's go to D-Stat and let's go to the American Hockey League. If we do it fast enough, guess what? We can and we will do that voodoo we do so well that we call and love to call a live reading. So if we can do that, thank you guys. Thank you very much. Manitoba Moose over the Milwaukee Admirals by a score of 6-2, and that's it for that. Let's go to the Ontario Hockey League and go smack dab it, baby. Okay, let's bank it up here. It is the 18th. Yeah, it's the 18th. By the way, happy Friday, everybody. We got to do this with properness. 4 games. Mississauga over Niagara, 7-1. Ottawa over the fun-filled folks of North Bay by a score of North Bay over Ottawa, 3-0. Hamilton over Peterborough. The score of that game was 10-6. Wow, that's a hockey score. Erie over Windsor, 7-4, and there is your hockey scorish boardish. Okay, let's do this. We got to do a little football game. And are you ready for this? Oh, puppy dogs. For the first time ever on Thursday Night Football, it was supposed to be the New England Patriots taking on the Atlanta Falcons, but the Falcons didn't show up, so the New England Patriots played against the old ladies. No, not the old ladies. They are the Elder Ladies Sewing and Moonshine Club, and they lost. Patriots beat them. No, Patriots actually beat the Atlanta Falcons. I was just joking. Patriots 25, Atlanta Falcons didn't show up, otherwise known as 0. Exasperations tomorrow night. But wow, 25 nada? Ouchie, Malcouchie. All right. Let's go to it. Let's go to the NBA report. And we do headlines and then the rest of the sports, and then we go completely crazy. Ben Simmons has missed more than a month's worth of games for the 76ers thus far this season, but the embattled superstar is no closer to receiving the trade he seeks than he was when the offseason began. In fact, it appears as if the 76ers have already settled on the terms of an agreeable deal, and they're willing to wait quite some time to get it. Philadelphia has a list of approximately 30 players that would deem acceptable in a Simmons trade, according to Sam Amick from The Athletic. While none are seemingly available at the moment, are reportedly confident that between 5 and 10 of them will be ready within the next year or two. Whether or not Simmons will return to the court in that time is unclear, but this is fun. 76ers president Daryl Morey has made it clear that he's willing to wait this thing out. This could be 4 years, Morey said in a recent interview with 97.5 The Fanatic, reflecting the length of Simmons' contract. This is not a day-to-day thing. This is every day we're going to expect Ben Simmons to be back here. We're trading him for a difference maker. There's no other outcome that doesn't materially hurt our chance to win the championship in Joel Embiid's prime. Now, Mick reports that Damian Lillard, James Harden, and Bradley Beal are all on Philadelphia's list of difference makers. It's unclear who else might be, but if the list is 30 names deep, it's safe guess that most 2021 All-Stars may cut along with a select group of young players. Which of them may become available in the near future is less clear. Lillard and Beal have been the subject of trade rumors for quite some time, but Lillard has made it clear he is not seeking a deal at this time, and Beal's Wizards are 10-4 and leading the Eastern Conference. Harden can become a free agent this offseason, but is widely expected to remain with the Brooklyn Nets. Now, there is the added caveat here that the teams trading players of that caliber may or may not be interested in Simmons. Reports have indicated that Simmons has lost a substantial amount of trade value throughout this saga, and even if he hadn't, his limitations as a shooter means that he'll fit only with a very specific sort of roster. In other words, it appears as if the standoff between Simmons and the 76ers is not going to end anytime soon. If there are only 30 players in basketball Philadelphia considers worthy of its disgruntled all-star might have to wait quite some time to land one. And from some reports, they're thinking maybe Detroit might be a good punishment. I mean, a good prospect to trade for him. Okay, let me just come on. Dang, are we shortening out the teleprompter here? No. Okay, let's keep going here. Okay, thank you. Here we go. As if the NFL didn't have enough problems, Rams owner Stan Kroenke probably isn't going to be a very popular person at the next NFL owners meeting. That's because he's basically issued a threat that could end up costing the other 31 owners billions of dollars if he follows through with it. The NFL and its 32 owners are currently the defendants in a lawsuit that revolves around the Rams' decision to leave St. Louis. The lawsuit was filed by the city of St. Louis County, and the Regional Convention and Sports Complex Authority, all the way back in 2017, is scheduled to go to trial on January 10th, 2022. The NFL facing the reality of a trial date that's now less than 2 months away. Kroenke is now doing everything possible to try to settle the lawsuit. According to the email obtained by the Sports Business Journal, Kroenke's reps believe the suit can be settled for somewhere between $500 million and $700 million. $750 million. Kroenke had already offered a $100 million settlement, but guess what? Womp womp. He got turned down. From a legal standpoint, the other NFL owners apparently feel that Kroenke should be on the hook for the entire settlement due to an indemnification agreement he signed when the Rams moved out of St. Louis following the 2015 season. However, Kroenke doesn't feel the same way. According to the email he sent, Kroenke is threatening to make a settlement in a lawsuit that would only pertain to him, which means the other 10 teams would still have to go to trial on January 10th. The only way Kroenke won't go through with this threat is if the other 31 teams agrees to whatever the final settlement number ends up being. In other words, it's his way or the bankruptcy court. Late October report from ESPN suggested that Kroenke is trying to backtrack on his promise to pay the entire settlement because he doesn't think he's legally required to fork over the dough. Kroenke had been covering the legal fees in the case, but he doesn't believe in the language that the indemnification agreement requires him to pay the settlement if the NFL loses or settles the case. Wow. And according to that same ESPN story, some owners are fearing that the judgment against them might end up being into the billions and billions of dollars. If the NFL loses the case, if the NFL doesn't agree to split the settlement, we're cranky. It's easy to see a situation where the Rams owner walks into the mediation room and offers a number under $500 million to settle the case, while also telling the plaintiffs that they can get billions more when the lawsuit proceeds against the rest of the NFL. If Kroenke settles, for instance, for $200 million, the plaintiffs could use that as a jumping-off point for potential damages from each team at trial. If all 32 teams had to pay $200 million, that'd be $6.2 billion for the plaintiffs. The lawsuit was filed because the plaintiffs feel the Rams violated the obligations and standards governing team relocations by moving the franchise. Basically, the city of St. Louis and the other plaintiffs feel that the Rams broke the NFL's relocation guidelines when they left town, and the other teams are at fault because they voted to let the Rams move. The NFL's been taking hit after hit in this case, which is likely one reason why Kroenke wants to make sure the lawsuit doesn't make it to trial. Among the hits, the plaintiffs were granted access to the financial records of several prominent people in the NFL, including League Commissioner Roger Goodell, owners Kroenke, Jerry Jones of the Cowboys, Robert Kraft of the Patriots, John Mara of the Giants, and former Panthers owner Jerry Richardson. The NFL also got shot down recently when trying to get the case moved out of St. Louis. Unfortunately for the NFL, it's not going to have very much time to decide whether to accept Kroenke's terms. The Rams have mediation on November 23rd, which means the league's owners will likely need to decide before then if they're willing to split the cost of any potential settlement. No matter what happens, it's safe to say that Kroenke isn't going to be the most popular guy around the league for the next few years. And by the way, November 23rd, 2 days before Thanksgiving. So you could say Kroenke wants to have the he wants to be the one to carve the turkey, and the turkey, of course, being Roger Goodell and the rest of the NFL owners. You dig that? That's good. That's good. Let's go for some media news. And big news if you happen to be a Premier League soccer fan. They ain't going nowhere. Oh, that is true. They are not going nowhere. They're going to stay with the fine of NBC in a 6-year extent. NBC and its sister network, the Telemundo and NBC Universal. Here's how much it reportedly is worth: $0.7 billion. And after plenty of discussion over the last 2 months about where the U.S. rights to a Premier League would go, the league announced Thursday they ain't going nowhere. NBC Universal, which covers both English language and Spanish language, which is Telemundo, coverage until 2028. Some quotes from the release, and we'll make them brief. Richard Masters, Premier League Chief Executive, quote, "We are delighted to announce our new U.S. broadcast deal with NBC Sports, who've been brilliant partners for the Premier League over the last 9 seasons. NBC Sports has significantly strengthened the popularity of the league in the U.S., and in that time, through its fantastic coverage and promotion." Yay! NBC Sports Premier League Mornings programming is now a real institution among supporters in America, with fans getting up early to come together and cheer on their favorite club week in, week out. It's an exciting time for football in the U.S., which is soccer. And we look forward to continuing to work with NBC Sports to bring our competition to even more fans over the next 6 years. Well, Pete Vivacqua, NBC Sports chairman, said, "We are excited to come to this long-term extension with the Premier League. Our Premier League team, led by John Miller, has incredibly been dedicated to growing the Premier League in the States over the last 9 years. This new agreement is a testament to the hard work of production, marketing, and other areas of our company, as well as the tremendous partnership that has been established with the leadership and club owners of the Premier League." And Telemundo's statement from get his name, please, and get that damn commercial off our little blurb. From Telemundo President Ray Warren, who said, "We are proud played a key role in the growth of Premier League in the United States these past 9 years. We are incredibly excited to continue showcasing the league's iconic clubs and top players in the world to our Hispanic audience. We look forward to working closely with NBC Sports to continue delivering the highest quality and most authentic Spanish language coverage of Premier League for the next 6 seasons. And as per the New York Times' Tariq Panja, the deal wound up being worth around $2.7 billion. Translation: $3 billion. More than the $2 billion many projected initially. The past year was around $1 billion for 6 years. That's an incredible amount of money for U.S. rights to a foreign league, with ESPN $1.4 billion over 8 years for rights to Spanish La Liga this summer. But the Premier League has proven to be quite valuable for NBC and for their associated cable channels and for the streaming service Peacock, the latter two of which will only become more important here with the upcoming shutdown of NBCSN on December 31st. And this is perhaps an even more important piece of the sports puzzle for NBC now that they no longer have the NHL. We'll just see how good this works for them. Should work okay, but the only question is, without NBCSN, where are they going to put the Premier League games? Are they going to put them on USA, CNBC, get rid of the damn infomercials? Or what? We'll just have to, as they say, wait and see. Drew Brees and Mike Tirico will be in the booth for NBC's Thanksgiving broadcast of Bills versus Les Saints. Dick Vitale returned to the broadcast booth, the ESPN booth, Tuesday for Gonzaga versus UCLA, and he was in relatively good voice. Yes, he was. Ooh. Fun, isn't it? Yes, it is. Okay, are we done with that? Yes, we are done with that. Okay, we are done with the media. Let's kick it in. Speaking of soccer, let's do some soccer scores and then do a fight for liberty here. In the Women's Champions League in Group A, Juventus over Wolfsburg 2-0. Chelsea over Servette 1-0. Group B, Breidablik lost to Zaitobud 2-0. Paris Saint-Germain over Real Madrid 2-0. And in Brazil, Cities A, Flamengo over Corinthians 1-0. And we got one more segment, and then it's Pirate Queen time. Yes, Pirate Queen time. And here we go, kids. Okay, let's put you there. And let's get to the doot. All right. Let's get over just right. Let's go to the Euro League of basketball. Bayern over Panathinaikos, 81-78. Real Madrid over CZM, 79-67. You want to do a little hockey? Why not? Ryans over Lexans 4-0. Timra over Gardens 5-2. Malmo over Farjasad 3-2. Lekopins over Lulia 3-2. Orkstrom over Orbro in penalties shots 3-2. Rogel over Frolunda 4-3. Skellefteå over Växjö 5-3. And right now, updating the NHL. Anaheim and Carolina, third period, 10 minutes remaining, and Carolina just scored as we speak, 2-1. The Hurricanes over the Ducks, and start of the third period, it's the Vegas Golden Knights 5, Detroit Red Wings 1. In the Czech Republic, Extra Liga, Komet Bruno over Kesk Bujovic 3-2. In Finland, Karpat over JYP 10-1. Pelicans over Saipa 5-3. And Turku over Asat 5-2. In the Korean baseball organization, the KT Wiz Swan over the Doosan Bears 8-4. Bai Ji Seung gets the win. He's 12-10. Guak got the loss. He's 6-11. And once again, to update the NFL score, New England Patriots 25, Atlanta Falcons blew a tire. They got 0. Okay, folks, it is time. That's right. It is time, and oh, what perfect timing. We got 10 minutes. Well, 15 actually, because we go into about, 10, about more or less. We go to about 12:35. It is time now to bring you the Adventures Part 2 of Pirate Queen as we celebrate Pirate Queen number 2. So, let's get started here. If we can. All right. Okay, now I got to find out. Here we go. Part 2. Might be a part 3 tomorrow. Get ready for it. Here we go. You want to give me the. Thank you. Take her to the ship. Sorry, Ava, but there's big money on your head, and I can't let my feelings for you stand in the way of profit. Yeah, real sweetheart you had there, Eva. How'd you ever let him get away? I sobered up. Move! You girls sit tight. Not much choice, is there? I guess Korthos got tired of waiting for his money. Sorry to drag you into this, Zora. Don't worry about that. Let's just figure a way out. Binker Bay, stronghold of Korthos, king of the slave masters. I've got a bad feeling about this. Keep it moving, ladies. It's almost payday. Prisoner transfer complete. Tell your boss the credits are already in his account. The Pirate Queen, finally. It has been too long since last we met. It almost feels like you've been avoiding me. Korthos, this wasn't necessary. I was about to get you your money. I just needed a little more time. I've heard it before, Pirate Queen. You don't think he's going to negotiate. Come on, woman. Hey! I've given you plenty of time, Pirate Queen. Now you made me look bad. I can't have that. It shows weakness. I just need a little more time. I've got a job that'll more than cover it. Too late for that, I'm afraid. Now I have to make an example of you. Guards, take her to the arena. You're making a big mistake, Korthos. My mistake was giving you a line of credit in the first place. You pirates are not to be trusted. Open the gate. I want a show for my guests. Release the monster. High above, Anchor Bay, hover the sky cities of Korthos, king of the slave masters. And today the denizens of the sky city flock to the arena to be witness to a great event. The death of the Pirate Queen. My poor Pirate Queen. She may not have repaid her debt to me, but I think this will bring me even greater joy. Eva, drat it, Korthos, let her go. Easy there, big fella. I'm not on the menu tonight. Pirate Queen, it looks like you could use some help. Rowclan, I I don't care where you came from. I'm just glad you're here now. Well, that sounded a little like Shaggy, didn't it? Zoinks! I was able to follow your shuttle when those goons grabbed you outside the cantina. Hope you don't mind if I borrowed your skimmer. You can keep it for all I care. Just get me out of here, Shrek. Don't just stand there, you idiots. Capture the pirate queen. Better yet, do just stand there. You make an easier target. Later, Carthos. I got someplace to be. Here's my ride. Look like you two could use a hand. Hang on, Ava. We're coming. Yeah, I can use a lift out of here. It was close, Ava. You two are lucky I was able to follow you. Thanks, Recklin. And don't get me wrong, but what are you doing here? I hired you to find my sister. I can't get close to her, so I need you alive in order to save her. Look out! Alright, ships. Looks like Corthos isn't giving up that easy. Punch it! They're right behind us. I said punch it. Well, maybe you like to fly this thing. What? There's a sight for sore eyes. Who? It's the Star Raider. Afternoon, Captain. Thought I'd come check on you. Ooh. Outside the radio system. Recklin was able to follow the bounty hunter's ship, but how did you find us, Crathar? Oh, we just followed the beacon from your skimmer that Recklin was flying. Smart, huh? As we discussed, Pirate Queen, 2 gold bars with 1,000 galactic credits each. This data key has all the information you need. It has security pass codes and will guide you to my contact on Zarthia. He'll bring you to my sister, Princess Alaria. It'll be up to you to get her off the planet safely. You have my word, Recklin. We'll bring her back to you. So we're just going to waltz onto a planet crawling with Galactic Union forces and sneak the princess out? Come on, Zora, you know I've always got a plan. We got a ship approaching, and that'll be my men. We'll be ready to meet you at the rendezvous point, Pirate Queen. Good luck. We'll see you there, Recklin. The planet's Zarthia. We're coming into orbit of Zarthia. I hope this plan of yours works. I'm already picking up Union transmissions. I'd better get changed. Hey, Dandelion Fluff, how you doing? Hey, Lugnut's stopping in to say howdy. Well, howdy. I'm reading part 2 of Pirate Queen. We've only got, about a few pages left. Wow. We're going to make it. We're gonna make it after all. Incoming Union transmission. Everybody ready? Don't worry, Crathar. Zarthia is allied with the Imperial Galactic Federation of Unions. So that means it's a slave trade planet. And a slave trade planet needs slaves. Unidentified ship. State your purpose and verify your flight code. We're the trader ship Mirkos, and as you can see, we're carrying valuable merchandise for trade. I'm sending in our flight codes now. My code's confirmed. That does look like a valuable cargo. You're cleared for landing. Dandelion, excellent. My copy is not here yet. Oh, good. And you'll love the reading. Warts and all. As in bloopers and anything else. The next time you call me merchandise, It was just playing my role. Arr, these are. Hey! Almost thought that was the narrator. These are the coordinates Recklin left us on the data key. This should be where we meet our contact. Let's keep up the slave girl appearance, just in case there are any Union soldiers around. There, I see somebody down the beach. You must be the pirate queen. Welcome to Zarthia. We can skip the welcomes. We're here on business. Of course. Brecklin let me know you were coming. Getting coded transmissions through Union space is difficult, but not impossible. I've got a skimmer ready for us to go. All right, Krathar. We're headed out. You know the plan. Got it, boss. Well, we can use the skimmer to get right to the Imperial Palace where the princess is being kept. Just stick to the plan and don't be late. Don't worry, I'll be there. I've got passcodes, so I'll look like I'm just delivering more slaves for the palace workforce. There it is, the Island Palace of Zarthia. There'll be Union guards at the gates. Let me do the talking. Once you're in, it's up to you. Out! What do we have today, citizen? Oh, no. New slaves for the palace staff. As you can see, a couple of quality specimens. I think these two will need a closer examination. I'll take these two for inspection. You two, back to your post. All right, that's good. First things first. Remove all of your clothes for inspection. Trousers, this hook is stuck. Can you help me? Let me have a look. Let me have a look there, sweetheart. Don't, sweetheart. Me, Union scum. Nice work, Zora. Let's get him hidden and get moving. I want to find that princess and get out of here as quick as possible. The celestial tower of the Imperial Palace, home of Alaria, royal princess of Zarthia, and not a happy person. Drazit. Zinda. How could everything have gone wrong so fast? My Princess General Zorn has arrived. He's coming to your chamber right now. Zorn is here already? I'm not ready for him yet. Welcome, my Lord General Zorn. Rise, my soon-to-be queen. We can dismiss with these royal pleasantries now that you are to be my wife. Thank you, my lord. Once our union is set, your planet and its people will be under the full protection of the Imperial Galactic Federation of Unions and its army. Has there been any word of my brother? I fear he may have fallen during one of the rebel attacks. But you won't have to fear any more attacks upon your people by these nameless marauders and outcasts once my Union forces are in place. I will make sure they are wiped out and Zarthia will once again. Let's try that one again. I will make sure they are wiped out and Zarthia will have peace once you are my queen. All you need concern yourself with is preparing for our wedding. Yes, my lord. What am I going to do? I think this is it. Judging by the guards, I'd say you're right. Once the wedding has taken place, Zarthia will fall under my control, and this sector of space behind it. The few remaining free planets will be weakened and soon will fall to us as well. The princess doesn't even realize the rebels she fears are her own brother's people trying to force the Union military off her planet. My only concern now are the pirate sectors. They're still putting up resistance to the Union. You had your chance at dealing with the Pirate Queen jerk. Now my plan will be implemented. Once we have control of the free planets, the Union will have more than enough power to crush the pirate sectors out of existence. Well, I don't like the sound of that at all. What are we going to do? They're looking for a full-out war with the pirates. We stop them. First step is getting the princess out of here. They must feel pretty safe here. There's only one guard. I see now why you went with the slave girl disguises. Ain't not my fault if it works. Who goes there? Oh, I'm sorry. I think I'm lost. Oh, don't worry. I can help you. Well, where are you supposed to be? Don't worry about it. Got his gun? Good, let's go. Be careful. Should be right through here. There she is. Who are you? We're here to get you out of here. Your brother sent us to get you out of here. My brother? He's been missing for months. Where is he? Don't worry about that right now. We've just got to get you out of here. Yeah, come on, princess. I don't know who you are, Zinda. Help me. Scream! What? What are you doing? I don't know who you are or what you have to do with my brother, but I'm not going anywhere until I get some answers. Zinda, if she moves, attack. To be continued in Pirate Queen Book 2. There you go. That's part 2 of Pirate Queen, a live reading, and I do mean live, where mistakes and everything happen, and the vocal mistakes are my own. But Pirate Queen, of course, is written by Mandy Summers, artist Clint Hilinski, colorist Vasco Sobral, Andrew Dahlhaus, Sean Forney, John Brody, letterer Phil Connors, and editor Valentino. And it's from Mayhem Comics. Of course, we do this on a salute and tribute to the fact that Pirate Queen 2 is coming, and when it comes, you bet your butt we're going to read that. Plus, from a Pirate Queen to the Blue Bombshell. We got a lot more to read to you. We will do some more live readings right here on Sports Final, which, by the way, is going to undergo a little name change. And well, the name change we're thinking of. Now we can keep Sports Final, but we're going to be doing more than just sports. Obviously. So here's a little deal ski that we got for you. I might just change the name from Sports Final to Sporty Balls. And I thank Mandy for giving the idea. Long time agog. This year. I think it was this year. Yeah. We might change the name from Sports Final to Steve's Sporty Balls. That would be nice. Sports scores and more. We might do that. 2022, the year of Sporty Balls. So please join us for more live readings, and by live I mean live, not edited, but live. Because man, I had fun doing Wart the Wizard, and I had even more fun doing Pirate Queen. The next we read will be Super Dead, and we will do that like an episode of The Twilight Zone. So please join us for that. Please join us for more Friday, which this is, we got a lot coming up for you Friday night, including, of course, uh, what's coming up on hockey Saturday night and a few other things. Might surprise you with some reading of a couple of pages out of some comic books I've saved for over the years. But for now, that is it for us. I am Steve the Baxman Baxley. I am feeling good from my head to my toes, and I'm happy things are starting to look up. Thank you, everybody, for watching and for believing in this broadcast and for personally believing in me. You don't know how much that makes me feel, but I thank you. And we'll talk to you all tomorrow. This has been a presentation of Mystifying Creativity Productions in association with the L2C Media Network and L2C Sports. For everyone who is a part of this show, I'm Steve. Thank you. And I say this with love. I love you guys. Thank you very much. Good night. And see you tomorrow night at 11:35.